Would you like to share a little bit more about yourself to let the world or people out there know a bit about your achievement, or who is Sudev? Hey, hi guys, welcome to the room again. Today I'm very blessed and happy to have somebody in the room, somebody that I know him. He's really a giver and he tops in sales. He was one of the high ticket closer. I'm very happy to have him in the room. First, let me welcome Sudev. Sudev, hi. Welcome to the room, to the chat.
Hello, Chang.
I'm very fortunate to connect with you again.
Thank you.
Yes.
To connect
welcome,
with you.
Welcome.
Yep.
So I've briefly shared with you a little bit about how I came across to interview or have a conversation with somebody like yourself. And we spoke a little bit about our strength itself. And would you like to share a little bit more about yourself to let the world or people out there know a bit about your achievement, or who is Sudev? Who is Sudev?
Okay.
Yes.
I can start with that. Thanks by the way for giving me this opportunity. Look, me as a person, I would say that I came to Australia way back like 15 years ago with really nothing in my pocket, right? Just barely 3 grands in my pocket, and I'm an immigrant in a brand new world for me. You know, maybe a lot of people actually can resonate with this, but it's really when you're by yourself starting up, it's a whole different thing. Fast forward 15 years with all the ups and downs, and I've been through multiple jobs, grew up in the ranks, led large teams, and today I've actually created multiple businesses. And along this way, I also won the world champion in high ticket sales across 150 countries. And now I'm actually really on a mission to help at least 1 million people in a positive way. And that's where I sort of, you mentioned earlier about me helping others as well. So that's where I am at the moment, really just here to give. And that gives me fulfillment. So that's a little bit about me.
Yeah, you see, okay guys, Sudev is somebody I met earlier this year, and he's really somebody who gives, and he even gives to somebody who doesn't know him, or he doesn't know the person who's doing sales. Am I right? So Sudev, could you share a little bit with us about a bit about sales, your sales process? How do you do it? How do you manage to achieve this high ticket closer before we dive into your strengths? Is that okay?
That's fine. Look, I believe sales, everybody is in sales, okay? Literally right from the time we are actually born.
Yeah.
As a kid, they are the child is the best negotiator in the world, right? If they want something and if they don't get it, they'll just start crying. And you have to give it to them, right? So we are all born being great salespeople. Over time, we get a different definition and perspective of sales. But my definition of sales is purely around relationship and connecting with people. That's where it actually really starts from. Like when you start as a child, the mother and the child, they are actually so connected, and the mother and child is always negotiating. Okay, keep quiet, I'll give you a toffee, or keep quiet, I'll take you out. That's negotiation. That is sales, right?
That's sales, yes.
When we come into our school days, in terms of sales, we're always negotiating with friends. Where do I go out for lunch? Where do you want to go? Whoever wins means they've actually won the negotiation. So I've learned that, and in my job, when I came to Australia, I started realizing that it's all about, not just yourself, but people around you as well. So in my team, presenting just a PowerPoint presentation, or even right now when I'm talking to you, you're asking what is sales, and if I'm able to convey the message to you in a way that you understand, I've made the successful sale. So that's what I've actually always kept in my mind, that it's all about people, it's all about connecting, relationship. But then what I decided was I want to quit my job. Okay. And then I was like, what is that skill that I can do in business that will allow me to bring money in? And that's when I realized, again, it's all about relationship with your clients and customers. And to bring them become a client, you actually need to have a sale transaction, which is now monetary. So from people relationship to actually really understanding about monetary, I started learning deep dive into how to take this relationship and really help people out there in exchange for money or cash, or in a way that you can start closing deals. Because the way I looked at it is, if I'm offering something and they don't come on board, I'm actually doing them a disservice, right?
Disservice, yes.
And that's the biggest thing that I got. So I wanted to learn how to really persuade them so that I can give them the service. And that's what allowed me to sort of take it to the next level. When I understood this aspect, that if I have an offering and people don't take it up, I'm at fault. I'm doing them a disservice. When I really understood this, I went deep into understanding the psychology behind what really connects with people. And that's when I went so deep that I made it my goal to really win the award, and global award. And that's how I actually won in 2019. I won the world champion in high ticket sales closing, and across 150 countries and over 6,500 people. So that's sort of a high level of the journey of how I went into sales. Till the next video, ABC, always be connecting. See ya.